to those tasks are different in terms of their developmental stage than adults.
So potential to drink more, to sort of be able to cope with more booze on board, but that's not to say that there's no risk of damage.
That's right. I mean, the adolescent brain is a composite of areas that are more sensitive to alcohol and less sensitive to alcohol than adults. And amongst the things that, the portions of the brain that seem to be very sensitive to alcohol are regions that are very important for learning and memory. The adolescents are very sensitive to alcohol-induced memory impairments.
I couldn't think of a worse combination. A teenager's memory and learning potential vulnerable to alcohol, but the teenager not feeling the effects.
So it's almost as if you've got to be careful when you see a young person drunk. They've probably taken more than you imagine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, if you ask parents, there's a big disconnect, because if you ask parents, are their kids drinking, they report quite a lower number of kids drinking than the kids are actually drinking. And part of that is because these kids are coming home and they're not acting, and are not looking intoxicated.
But if a young person comes home after a night out and they are substantially affected, they've drunk a hell of a lot of alcohol.
That's right. They have drunk a lot. And the problem is that by being less sensitive to these intoxicating effects, they can bring their blood alcohol levels up so high that they're getting very close to overdose levels.
I don't think I've ever been to a club sober. You don't go to a party without alcohol.
Everyone around me was just downing it.
When you're younger and you're